All right, this video is going to go through part of Notes 38, which is kind of a basic review of a few different things. So problem number 1 here is a word problem that we're going to need to create an equation for, actually multiple equations for, and then we're going to solve it probably using elimination. So let's see what we got here in terms of the equation. We've got adult tickets for $8. We have child tickets for $5. We've got a total of 186 tickets sold, and they made $1,116. How many of each type of ticket was sold? So that means we're going to need to answer adult and child. We need to answer both of them. So let's see what we got here. If I take all my adult tickets plus all the child tickets, that was a total of 186 tickets sold. Okay. Then I want to talk about value. Each of those adult tickets were valued at $8. Each of the children's tickets or child tickets were valued at $5 for a grand total of $1,116. All right, so I've got my two equations. Now I want to eliminate either A or C. It doesn't matter which one you eliminate. For giggles, I will eliminate C. So this bottom equation has a positive 5. That means I want to use a negative 5 as my multiplier to create that opposite situation that I want. So negative 5A minus 5C equals, yeah, that's not going to happen in my head. So let me grab a calculator here. 186 times negative 5 equals negative 930. We'll just do that. Okay, good enough. All right. Add it up. So 8 plus a negative 5 is going to be 3 adults. 5C plus negative 5C is going to be gone. Let's see, 1,116 minus 30 equals 186. And so if I divide both sides by 3, all right, looks like I'm going to be selling 62 adult tickets. Okay. And I want to figure out, oh, I can figure that out. Okay, I'll move the calculator in just a second, but I want to leave it up just so I can finish this out. I do know I need to figure out how many of the children's tickets were sold. So that's going to be taking the total of 186 minus the children's tickets. So 186 minus 62, all right, 124 tickets. And let's see if I can get the calculator to disappear. I can. All right, so adult tickets, 62 were sold, and child tickets, 124 were sold. All right, so that was a topic that we've talked about. Problem number 2, yeah, that's a bit of fun. We're dealing with negative exponents, which, meh. But negative exponents, basically you have to remember you have to create a fraction here for both of these. All right, so 4 to the negative 2 is going to become 1 over 4 squared. 3 to the negative 1 becomes 1 over 3 to the first. Okay, if you can get to that part, let's go ahead and simplify further. 4 squared is going to be 16. 3 to the first is just 3. So now I need to add two fractions together. So let's see, 16 and 3 are going to have a common factor, a common denominator of 48. So that means I had to multiply by 3 here and multiply by 3 here. So that's going to be 3. Multiply by 16 and by 6. Whoop, that's 16, not 6. All right. So let's see. Now that I've got the common denominator, I can go ahead and write a single fraction here. And let's see, 3 plus 16 makes 19 over 48. All right. So order of operations here, you have to do your exponent first. These exponents are going to create fractional numbers. And so we are going to deal with those fractions then by adding them together. All right, I believe I can keep going here. So let's go ahead and move on to question number 3, part A and part B. And while these two equations look pretty similar, we got to be very careful with how we solve them. So question number 3, part A, I'm going to factor this. All right, so x squared minus 9. I'm going to split that as x plus 3 and x minus 3. That's going to equal 0. So then I'm going to take each of my factors, set it equal to 0, and I'm going to create an answer of x equals -3 and x equals +3. And there are my two answers for part A. Looks fabulous. Love that. All is well. Now, part B, I'm also going to factor, but the difference is in part B, these two terms both have a common x. So I'm going to factor out that x first, and then I'm going to have x minus 9 left over, which that's okay. And now I'm going to take each factor and set it equal to 0. Folks, x is a factor. It's called your GCF. F in GCF stands for greatest common factor. So yeah, you're going to take that and set it equal to 0. All right, which means that, well, x equals 0 is one of your answers. Your other answer is going to come from solving this little equation. So adding 9 to both sides, you're going to get x equals 9. All right, so two equations look very similar, but be super careful with how you're setting these up. I'm going to go ahead and call quits to this video, and I'm going to do a separate video to do the second part of Notes 38 here. So as always, let me know if you have any questions or concerns, and I'll see you in the next one.